Sup guys, just thought I'd make this video to help some of you guys out there who may be wanting to do the same thing. This is my E36 coupe that I've been pretty much restoring, and I just painted the bay the other day, deleted a whole lot of the brackets, filled a lot of the holes, came out really good, deleted brackets over here, deleted the ones for the airbox and shaved all this and everything like that. But what I've been focusing on today is doing a wire tuck. So usually, obviously my car is right-hand drive, usually the wires clip into these little holes here and run along the side of the guard there. But I didn't want to do that because I just thought it, want to do a nice build, and this is a car that I plan to keep forever, so I wanted to do something that maybe not a lot of other people do. So these holes are actually factory. But what I did was I drilled them out a little bit with a stepper bit, just to the point where I wasn't drilling through the other side there. So it was pretty much the second to last sort of drill bit size on the stepper bit. Drilled that out, and then you can pretty much just poke the wiring through there and run it underneath through this channel. And it comes out here. I also relocated, I don't know if you can see that just there, I relocated the ground point that's usually here up underneath the guard so you can't see it. But yeah, so this is where I'm running my new wiring. Obviously my fuse box is just sitting here at the moment, but this is where I'm running my new wiring through, and I'll put a nice grommet through here eventually. But yeah, so I thought that I was going to have to cut a lot of the plugs and resolder a lot of the stuff to get all this wiring through, but all I really had to do was these plugs here, they unclip on the side and you can just push the pins out. So that was what I had to do, and the only plugs that I actually had to cut off were the headlight plugs and these ground plugs. But I think what I'm going to do with these ground plugs is, you can see these wires here, I'm just going to group them all together and probably solder them and put them in a big crimp and then try and ground them on that point up there. Either that, or if it's too bulky, I'll just ground it off, maybe a point on the underside of the chassis or something here. But yeah, so this is my build, and yeah, I'll make some more videos about the sort of tips and tricks and things that I've done that maybe are a little bit different to what the norm is. One of the other things is these bolts here. Usually they have a Torx head bolt that's quite a coarse thread, and I mean it looks alright, but I figured if I was doing going to this sort of caliber, I wanted to do something extra special. So I actually, you can't really drill out the thread because it's not really a thread per se, it's like a bunch of sort of different levels of metal sort of that you thread it into that way. So what I had to do was I had to drill it out, oh sorry, not drill it out, I had to get a carbide sort of grinding bit in my drill and sort of grind back the little tabs until there was nothing there, and then I just put a riv nut in. So now I can go and get some, I actually got them, but I can fit in some nice dress up bolts and washers in there. So when the guards go on, that'll just be something a little bit extra that you don't usually see. But yeah, so I deleted the mounts here for the coolant, oh not coolant, what do you call it, the windscreen washer bottle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mount a remote one under the guard here. But yeah, so those were deleted. Holes were filled here, here, here. That wasn't even being used. I'm not sure why that was there from factory. I also deleted the coil mounting bracket here. And I deleted, like I said before, the airbox mounts here. Filled a couple holes and so on. Filled these holes here. And I also deleted the ground up here that's usually by the fuse box. I'm also going to relocate that just down to this one here and tuck it in the guard. But yeah, so I just figured this was quite a bit cleaner than what people, or what the factory usually does. So yeah, I'll keep making some videos and keep you guys updated and myself updated in the future, so I can look back and see all the mistakes I've made. But yeah, so hopefully that helps some of you guys out wanting to do a wire tuck, or a semi wire tuck, not anything crazy. But yeah, any questions, let me know.